Hey guys, welcome back. So today we got a Gv60. I think this is 2022 or 2023. I'm not sure. Anyway, we got an issue here. Chuck shifter dial on our knob here. So customer complaint is can't go and drive, reverse or neutral. It's just stuck in park. So let's try that and see. This is just a quick one because I already diagnosed this. I called the whole knob because first there's a code saying that there's an issue with the knob, motor failure, and also we got some warning messages there. And lastly is every time this one moves, there's a noise, right? So I'm gonna turn it off, and you can hear that back again. See, you can hear that. So so I just called it. In order to remove this, you need to remove the whole upper console here. So I use a pry tool, plastic pry tool. You just have to be careful because this is different type of plastic, right? So anyway, so I removed that. Now I'm just gonna replace it. So as you can see there, it's already out. Let me just I'm just gonna remove the connectors here. Okay. There you go. And during my inspection, I just check my, my connectors and everything. There's some dirt there, right? I don't know if they spilled coffee here, because as you can see here too, at the back of it, like you can see some marks there, right? So we got our new part here. As you can see there, when this came out first time I said there's gonna be an issue here, because this knob keeps moving up and down. So this is my first knob that need to be replaced. I think I removed the wrong screw. So it just has only 4 screws. So 2 on top. There's another one there. Just put it aside. Oh, okay, good. And lastly will be, there's 2 on each side here, so there you go. I wonder what happened is I want to recall that to disassemble this. So I'm gonna disassemble this later. Let's see what's going on, because you can see that it's making noise internally. Okay, let me put this back. Oh no. Last one. Okay. Now let's plug this back in. last connector. Okay. Line up everything and then just hammer down. Okay. Do the first startup. Our nav is working normally without warning message. Let me do just a quick scan here to clear whatever codes we have. I think I got a code for the E-shifter area, so let's just go to the E-shifter and see what's in there. Okay, so there's no codes. I just hit clear itself because last time I'm gonna show you what codes. I'll put there no shifter function, and it says here lever hall sensor fault and shift button indicator failure, that's all active. There's spark switch fault. So yeah, now that was an easy one. Let's try opening this up and see what's inside here. Oh, and also, by the way, to remove that, not only just pry it out there, there's a screw here on the cup holder. I forgot to mention that, so I just we got the screw here. Don't forget about that, because I was trying to pry it out and it won't move, because most of the time the upper console is just clips there. Okay, so yeah, and let's go to the bench and see what's inside here. Okay, so let's see what's inside here, because I was thinking that they dropped something inside. Not drop something like a liquid. Now let's see. Let's see. Okay, there's some metal thing there. Oh, this is just a bracket. Okay. We got some marks there on our knob, some dirt. I just want to see inside. Can you see it's inside? Let's see. just a circuit board here. That's our motor there. Okay, so remove our circuit board. There's really nothing inside there. We got the motor there, the corner, and there's a circuit board too on the motor. So I don't know what fails in this one, but for sure there's some gearing here, right? And we heard some noise, like a gear noise. And just screw this back on. I thought we're gonna see something interesting there inside the or behind this or under this circuit board. So I'm gonna try removing this. I think this is a hold-on bracket for this ball here. So I'm gonna try removing that and see. I know which one that's broken. So you see there, this paper, because this paper thing is like a circuit too, like wires, that broke. Can I remove the whole thing? Oh, just broke. So that one, that's why we got like there's a circuit failure, because there's a circuit too here, and that broke. So that one was our problem. I didn't know that that's how they did it. Anyway, so at least we know now which of the component that failed. It's the paper wire, or whatever you call that. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed that video, and let me know what you guys think. Thanks again for watching. See you next time.